welcome back to Chit Chat with Inky, where we do a little chit and we do a little chat. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so we can get this family moving, get this YouTube channel up. You watching anyway, push that button. So today we're doing growing up hip hop. This episode was something else. It was an explosion. It wasn't a boring part to this whole entire episode. So we start with TT and her fiance Sean. Y'all, TT ring that she picked out was beautiful. Let me start there. But the expression on Sean's face said he could not afford it. Maybe he can, I could be wrong. But from what I saw, from the expression on his face, he looked worried as I don't know what about how he was going to pay for that ring, y'all. So she said, well, this is the ring I want. Let's look for a ring for you now. He like, I don't need nothing all expensive. Just give me a little something because I probably won't wear it anyway. I wear it as a necklace around my neck. She like, no, you won't. People need to know you're off the market. I agree, TT. I agree. Once you get married, that ring stays on, bro. That ring stays on. So hopefully, let me mute my phone. Sean will be able to afford this ring because TT ain't taking no for an answer. Okay. Moving on. The next thing we have Korean Angela. Angela moved. She finally moved to Atlanta. I'm happy for her. I think New York is like a really fast pace when she's trying to raise her son. So Atlanta's like more quiet, more settled down, better place for her to raise her son, in her words. So they have a conversation, and Angela, chef though, homegirl was cooking up, child. Whew, I wish I could afford me a private chef, but unfortunately I can't, so I am the chef. So they talking, Korea Angela, and Angela was asking Cree, how everything was going, and Cree was like, everything is going well, and Cree asked Angela, how you feel living here? Angela said, well, when I lived in a condo, I was used to just throwing the trash down the chute, boom, everything done, continue with my day. But now she's finding out that she has to take her trash out to the curb for the trash man to get it and then bring her can back up. So she said that's something she getting used to. So Cree asked her, did she think that she would have any more children? And Angela was telling her, like, it's hard. Just having her son is hard, and that's only one child. He's a lot. He's a lot for her. So I get it. I get that, So Angela asked Cree, she said, so what about you as far as children or whatever? And Cree really, really been through a lot. Apparently when she was 18, she had gotten pregnant and she realized that she couldn't take care of a baby. So she had an abortion. And now from that, she thinks God is punishing her. I don't know. I just think that she did what was best for her at the time. So now I just think she needs to probably pray on it and wait on it. Then she said a few years later she had gotten pregnant again and wound up losing that baby. So right now she feels like it's not going to happen for her. Plus she had, I think, some type of cyst or something on her ovaries. So that also played a part. And she really broke down. And I'm sure there's a lot of young women that can relate to her with that. So my thoughts goes out to Cree. And I really hope that she do become a mom one day. I really do. Then we move on to Twist, y'all. Oh my gosh. We are in Dallas with Twist. He's a lawyer. Twist trips me out. I really think Twist is a really good guy. Despite all the tattoos and the blonde hair child, I think Twist is a really nice dude. I'm telling you. I don't know how he was back in his day, you know, a couple years ago, but it seemed like he's trying. He's starting to understand more, especially after this time, child. So apparently he got caught with a gun and in Dallas. And this case been going on for about a year. He's been worried. This man actually said, "I'm scared," when he was on his way to the courthouse. I was like, wow, because you don't really hear too many men say, "I'm scared." So him and his lawyer goes in. He asked his lawyer, you know, like, "Can I potentially go to jail today?" The lawyer was like, "Yeah." I'm like, dang. So him and his little bony butt goes into the courtroom, him and his lawyer. He comes back out. Next thing I know, he kicks his legs up in the air, y'all. They done freed the man, child. They done freed you. They done freed you, man. So he got, so apparently he was a substitute judge, child. He said like a substitute teacher. He going to talk about the judge told him he cute. I had to laugh my dad goes off. He a damn trip. But she gave him 10 months deferred probation, so he got off like a fat rat. So I hope that he take this to his advantage and straighten out Twist. But what trips me out is the lawyer, y'all. This lawyer hugged him, picked his butt up, and swung him around like he was a damn kid. That looked like Barney holding Baby Bop. I was cracking up. I thought that was so hilarious. I thought that was so funny. And the lawyer was so happy for him. I said, boy, I know you are happy for him. Them lawyers getting paid, and I don't mean no attention, honey. They getting paid. So I picked him up too and swung his little tail around. So Twist sitting there texting everybody talking about he having a free party because he's free and he want everybody to show up. I said, okay, Twist. So back in LA, we got JoJo from Jodeci, not Red Rhinestone. We got JoJo from Jodeci. We have Sequoia, which is his daughter, and then we meet KC's son. Is his name Devin? And y'all, honestly, JoJo still looked the same, but he looked like he aged too. So I'm like, dang, like JoJo looked the same, but he also looked aged. But KC's son looked just like KC and JoJo in one. He looked like them when they were younger. But JoJo's daughter Sequoia is very pretty. She's very pretty. And they were sitting there talking, and he was saying that he's about to get back on the stage, but it's going to be without his brother. So I'm not sure exactly what that was about, because from him talking, his voice, yeah, it's not there. And they was telling, his daughter was telling him about the problem she had with Savannah and Cree, and her and Denise had a few words about some stuff that went on as far as Angela and her baby dad and everything else. So that was that. And she was asking her dad, you know, about apologizing, because she was saying that her mom said that she think that she should apologize, and her dad was like, well, if it don't feel right to you, then don't do it. And I totally agree with him. If it don't feel right to you, then don't do it, because that would make it fake and it would make it phony. So what's the point? If you don't mean it, don't say it, in other words. So I think her dad gave her some good advice on that. If you don't mean what you're saying, then don't say it. And her cousin was like, you know, I got you. Whatever you need me to do for you, I'm here for you. I got your back. We cousins. And he is really a stand-up guy. Her cousin is really, really a stand-up guy. I like Devin. Okay, Devin. A lot better than your dad. Moving on, we have Cree and Savannah. Oh my God, they're in the car and they're headed to Twist's party. Y'all, I don't know how old Cree and Savannah is. I want to say, I have daughters that's like their age, to be totally honest. And to see how these young ladies act is just ridiculous. You know, I thought Cree had more of a head on her shoulders when it comes down to certain stuff, but by the end of this, I see that, yeah, something ain't clicking there either. Savannah just ghetto. Savannah is just ghetto. Nobody can control her, not even her father, as we saw last season. Nobody. She's hard-headed. She don't listen to nothing. And she's going to be the one to learn the hard way. So they pulls up to the house. They're the first ones there. It's like food there, but it's like all these flies there. Child, Chris say, it's flies all on the chicken. So Savannah said, well, I guess the chef, be fired. But y'all ain't see no chef there, child. I think they got somebody drop their food off and leave. So, next we had JoJo and his crew show up. I don't know who the two guys were that was with him. Then we had Eric and Aaliyah show up. Aaliyah is actually Eric's wife. Y'all, is it just me? I think this is the second or third season Eric's wife Aaliyah has been doing this show. Y'all, I'm not trying to be funny, but it don't seem like her style or anything has improved. This chick is a mess. I'm sorry. I don't know about far as personally, but I know far as appearance wise, nothing has changed. It's not getting better. You know how you look back at shows like 2-3 years ago, you see where people started from or where people at now. You can see the difference, like in the makeup, in the wardrobe, in the hair. You're just not seeing no difference there. It's just not, it's not giving what it should be giving. So next you have Brianna. She come with her art kit. I like me some Brianna. I really, really do. Brianna has really, really come a long way in a sense. She can still pop off. So she gonna always be the pop off queen. But for the most part, she's trying to Musa herself. Y'all, when JoJo came in and all the flies was buzzing around and Chris said something about the flies, JoJo said all of us have eaten some flies on the food, some little fly food before, and he ain't lying. All of us have eaten some fly food, child. If you better any day gonna cook out in the summertime and your behind came around and grabbed you a plate, you can best believe a fly was on that food somewhere, somehow. We all don't want to admit it, but it's true. So I agree with JoJo, and I thought that was so funny when he told her behind that. So we got Twist come in. He come in showing his bird chest, child, with all these tattoos. Talking about this is party, he free, he happy, he ready, he this, he that. I'm like, okay, Twist, okay. He got Twist oh my God. Twist hired these 2 white strippers, y'all. Twist. I don't know where you got these women from, but I'm so happy the fight broke out before they was able to strip, honey, because they ain't working with nothing. Next we had Sequoia and Devin. They was talking in the car, and he was telling her, he got her back and everything. He not there to fight and all that, but if he have to defend her, he will. So Sequoia was saying she want to go off their energy and see what happens. Sequoia and Devin get to the house. They walk through, and then next thing you hear Savannah say, look who's here. Okay, Savannah. Bad energy already, sis. Bad energy. Y'all, Aaliyah, Cree, and Savannah are being bullies to this young lady. Okay, I'm not saying what the young lady did was right, but it's no need for 3 women to bully 1 person. Period. Okay. So Savannah was saying that she don't deal with Sequoia because Sequoia tried to throw a drink on Tanise while Tanise was pregnant. To be totally honest, Tanise was pregnant, but nobody knew it. Tanise wasn't even showing yet. So nobody knew it. And I really doubt if Sequoia knew it at the time when she tried to throw that drink. So, because I think that if Sequoia knew it, of course, I don't think she would try to throw a drink on a pregnant woman. So Savannah just being extra and ghetto. Period. That girl was not showing. Because I ran it back and I looked. She wasn't showing. Nobody knew. And we wouldn't even known either if she wouldn't have told us. So, Twist try to be the peacemaker. Try to get everybody to come together because it was his free, get out of jail free, or never gone to jail free card. So he told them, you know, how about y'all apologize? It's not worth it. This is not like really a beef to be really beefing about. So Devin tried to, he said, I'll go over and I'll try to talk to the ladies. Why he do that? It just made things like 10 times worse. Savannah became very, very disrespectful to this man. But I gotta say, he kept his composure and he stayed gentleman about it. Seriously, to the point Twist had to say, thank you, I appreciate it. That was very manly of you. Sequoia is very disrespectful. I don't know who raised her. I don't know who her mom, I mean, not Sequoia, Savannah. Savannah is very disrespectful. I don't know who raised her. I don't know who her mom is. But I will be embarrassed. I will totally be embarrassed. And like I said, I have 3 daughters that's in their late 20s, and I will be embarrassed. Okay? So, Sequoia was like, you know, it ain't gonna work. Devin was like, they stuck in whatever it is they're doing. They're not gonna, at this point, it's no need. No need to try to apologize, honestly. So, move on, keep it moving. But then Cree come over like she wanted to talk. Now, I'm gonna tell you something about her. From the looks of her, I knew there was some sneaky stuff going on. Y'all, when you've been around for a while and you dealt with different females, you already know that sneaky when you gotta watch, you gotta keep your guard up, and honestly, you gotta keep your fist balled up. When she came up to her, I knew she was just waiting for one word, one moment to throw them hands. To be totally honest, one moment to throw them hands. When Savannah came over, Savannah, be this, be that, be this, be that. That young lady, Back in the day, that's a chick you would have squared up with. Because you can call me too many B's. Matter of fact, you can get away after the second one. Or the first one. Everything was be this, be that, do this, do that. But when she mentioned that girl's son, that's when Sequoia got up and said, no, you're not going to do that. And the fight began. Cree already knew she wanted to get in that fight. She already knew she wanted to do this. And the girl looked at her and she said, don't do that. Like, I don't have no beef with you. And she said, when you become a mom, you'll understand where I'm coming from. And somehow that seemed to have triggered Cree. It's the truth. When you don't understand until you become a mom. When you become a mom, then you'll understand when somebody says something about your child, Cree. So I just don't feel like that was a trigger. She's simply telling you, when you become a mom, you will understand. When somebody mentions your child, moms are protectors. And that's what we do. So that was like her reason to fight the girl, go at her. Child, why they knock down Brie? Oh, Brie. She was so calm this episode. She tried so hard. She come a long way. They knocked down down her art project, child. She said, B, y'all knocked down my art project. It's time for all y'all to go. It wasn't even her party. She's putting everybody out. And I don't blame her. That damn Twist talk about y'all ran my white strippers away. I cracked up. And then they showed the strippers coming out. Child, they ain't missing nothing. Nothing at all. So Twist does what he do best. End it with a bunch of humor. And say, you know what? How about we all just get in this pool? All y'all get y'all tails in the pool. And that was the end of this episode. The next episode, Cree and Sequoia is supposed to have a conversation. We're going to see how this go, y'all. Until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We got to get this family moving, y'all. Comment, subscribe, and like. Click on that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping my next video. Bye, ladies and gents.